Hello, I am your host with the roast, Mr. BlueRobin222, the Witcher of Sinnoh, Mr. Garchomp Hype. Let's go. Let's talk about Mega Dragonite. So honestly, I think Mega Dragonite looks goofy. I think it looks cute. I think Mega Dragonite is not a very intimidating Pokemon. Honestly, like when I think of a powerful Mega Evolution Pokemon, I think about Salamence. I think about Garchomp. I think about Gengar. I think about Kangaskhan, which is, they're beautifully designed, but their stats are amazing. Like, honestly, we don't even know the stats of Mega Dragonite. So, I wanted to make this video to talk about my opinion and to talk about what I think Mega Dragonite is going to have and what it should have. First of all, I think Mega Dragonite should have the ability Scrappy or the ability Infiltrator. So, what the ability Scrappy does is that it allows normal type moves, right, to be to hit ghost types. One thing that Dragonite has done during the history of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is Terra Normal, and after Terra Normal, it will just annihilate entire teams with Choice Band Extreme Speed, right? The problem with that is that once a Pokemon is locked into Choice Band with extreme speed, it can no longer hit Ghost type Pokemon. And that's the problem with Dragonite that I always had with Dragonite. It's a beautifully designed strategy, but with one flaw. And the flaw is Ghost types will just not be hit by this Terra Normal extreme speed move, which usually would do amazing. So Scrappy would fix that problem. Unfortunately, people do say that Scrappy is not a good ability for Dragonite because Mega Lopunny already has the ability Scrappy, which is fine. They given multiple Pokemon the same ability. For an example, you know, Scrappy with Mega Lopunny. They could give, that to Mega Dragonite, and it would just be extreme speed, extreme speed, extreme speed, and basically it would be perfect because that normal move, right, will just always hit the ghost types. Also, I was thinking about giving Mega Dragonite Infiltrator. Infiltrator is a really rare ability. I'm just saying. It's an ability where you could go through Protect. You could go through moves like Protect, which basically Protect is one of the best moves in VGC. You could do it every other turn and basically to stall out the game or make sure that you're able to, save yourself from powerful moves like extreme speed. When I think of Dragonite or at least regular Dragonite, I think of extreme speed. I don't think of anything else but extreme speed. It is a normal Pokemon for, move, but it's a powerful move which causes a lot of damage. But if you're able to go through Protect, it makes, moves like extreme speed, like Dragon Claw, you know, or even Outrage really powerful. I'm not gonna lie, I will personally not use Dragonite unless I have unless I have like a Chen Pao in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which means, Chen Pao is one of the Ruin Beasts. For those who do not know, the strategy behind Dragonite and Chen Pao was that you combo them together. You're able to dish out massive damage regarding Dragonite with extreme speed by terrorizing normal and just, being locked into choice band, and you're like getting powerful hits, with that could knock out entire teams as long as they're not ghost. Like if you're a ghost type, you're basically safe from this strategy. And as people know, you don't even have to be a ghost type. You could just terrorize your Pokemon ghost, and Dragonite cannot hit you. That's why I feel Infiltrator and Scrappy would be like the most perfect abilities to give Dragonite, Mega Dragonite. And honestly, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Dragonite is a very classic Pokemon. It's a very classic and beautifully designed Pokemon. I don't think Dragonite even should have gotten a Mega Evolution. I think it was just perfect the way it was. But now that it has a Mega Evolution, it's just gonna make the Pokemon even better than it was before. Honestly, design wise, with the wings on its head, I really feel they just wanted to give it the cutesy vibe. You know what I mean? They just wanted to give it, the nostalgic vibes of like, let's just make it more cute, But now I wanted to talk about one important detail. I feel the shiny for this is going to be blue. They're either going to make it blue, they're either going to make it pink. Hopefully the shiny is not green. The problem with Dragonite is that the shiny of regular Dragonite is green. Yeah, green is an awesome color, but not when it has that booger green texture. And honestly, everyone who has played Pokemon for the past 10 to 20 years, as long as Pokemon has been around, that Mega Dragonite should obviously have blue shiny, or obviously should have pink shiny. It's weird to say this, but I would never use a shiny Dragonite, only because of two or three factors. Only because it's it's green, and it's booger green. It's not even beautiful green. There's light green, there's dark green, and then there's the green that it already has. Honestly speaking, I think Dragonite is gonna be a powerful Pokemon. I really feel it's gonna have a very unique way of playing it in VGC, as long as it's paired up with the right partners. I honestly think that it's just going to be another extreme speed strategy. If it's not an extreme speed strategy, then I don't know what's going to go on with Mega Dragonite. I just wanted to talk about what the abilities should be for Mega Dragonite and what the colors of the shiny is going to be for Dragonite, for Mega Dragonite to be precise. Honestly, what I'm going to tell you is that the Mega would have to increase the attack and increase the HP, and or increase the defense of Dragonite. Because for those who use Dragonite currently, we use it. They use it. I mean, Adamant Nature, max out HP, max out attack, and a little bit of either special defense or a little bit of defense. And honestly, that's the way I feel Dragonite should be ran, because you're not you basically just using extreme speed. You have a priority move, and the rest of your moves are just there just in case you can't use extreme speed. But what they use it now is that they choice ban it. But the cool thing about Mega Evolution is that you can't use any items besides the Mega Evolution item that allows you to Mega Evolve. And I think that's gonna be the most powerful part about Mega Evolution regarding Dragonite. You're gonna have an item that can't be knocked off, and an item that is automatically just for you. And that's why I feel Dragonite is gonna be. I think it's gonna be meta worthy as long as they do the right thing with the stats, as long as they do the right thing with the with whatever item, with whatever ability they decide to give it, not item, ability they decide to give it. Like I said before, if Dragonite has Infiltrator, then it could go through Protect, it could go through other moves. If it has the ability Scrappy, then you just do an extreme speed basically combo with anybody else. It's just what I think is gonna. What makes Dragonite right now perfect is that it's just an extreme speed combo. It's just an extreme speed combo, and I think that's perfect enough for it. And I said this before. They just got to give it better HP, but more attack, a little bit more either special defense or defense. And honestly, like I said before, as long as the color of the shiny is not green, or maybe they fixed the green color of the shiny Dragonite, of the Mega Shiny Dragonite to be precise, it'll be perfect. I just feel, and this is just me ranting a little bit, it shouldn't be, it should just be blue or pink. Dragonite would look beautiful as a pink color, or because they already have a cutesy design for it. And as long as they keep that cutesy design for it, then it's perfect. You know? And then the cool thing about it is that in the anime, we have tons of trainers that have Dragonites. Lance, we have Ash Ketchum, we have Iris. I think those are the three most important Dragonites in the series. You could just give them a Mega Dragonite to promote Mega Dragonite, and it will just be perfect. And ZA, Pokemon's Legend ZA, is coming soon. And honestly, I feel, regarding VGC is going to be used in Pokemon Champions. And by the time we get more information about Mega Dragonite, people are just going to be like, wow, we need more information. And that's why I'm giving everyone my opinion. We're talking about Mega Dragonite because it's good for people to know other people's opinions, because it's not fact, it's an opinion. We don't know what's going to have. We just know how the design is, but we don't know how the shiny is going to look like. We don't know the abilities. We don't know anything else. The stats, we don't know anything. But I feel that regarding Mega Dragonite, it's going to be a very powerful player in VGC because they're willing to give Dragonite another chance. They're giving it a Mega Evolution. So Dragonite hopefully gets what it needs to compete against, Mega Garchomp, Mega Salamence, Mega Kangaskhan, Mega, all these other megas that already have done a lot in history. And honestly, for a dragon flying type, and they're keeping it a dragon flying type, it's a basic thing for them to do, because they could have just made it dragon normal or they could have just made it dragon plus something else. I honestly just care that it's a that it's a dragon Pokemon. I don't even care about it being a flying Pokemon, because at the end of the day, we just extreme speed. That's all it does in VGC right now. Currently we in Regulation I, and Dragonite is nowhere to be seen. Hopefully by the time Worlds comes about, someone comes out with a strategy, and that strategy will basically revolve around extreme speed, choice ban, and all that. I think is gonna be an amazing. I think it's gonna be an amazing Pokemon, honestly. And to be honest, we're gonna see how it goes. Um, regarding the stats, regarding the shiny, regarding the ability, because that's what really makes a Pokemon important, is the legacy that it brings. And like I said before, this is my opinion. I just wanted to talk about Mega Dragonite. I am your host with the roast, Blue Robin 222, The Witcher of Sinnoh, Mr. Garchomp Hype. Let's go.